Hello everybody and welcome back to the third game in the series. I'm actually going to switch sides here. Third game in the series between Shortage and Zokuru. The score going into this game is 1-1. Zokuru took game 1, Shortage took game 2 in a relatively dominant game. I think he had a good matchup, but probably more so because Zokuru's team was not great. Either way, let's see how this game 3 goes. Lead Solomons for Zokuru, so probably running an offense of sorts. Could be a Wishman's, but no, the Metagross probably telling us here that's more of an offensive team. Does go Blissey now though, so it could be more balanced. Pretty cool. Rachi does just protect. Now Shortage goes out to Blissey, so interesting lineup. Lead Rachi with Tect, and then Blissey. Lead Rachi with Protect. Doesn't seem to be any of the common leads, so it's a relatively interesting one. Shortage S tosses into the meta here, doing 27. Can't remember my Metagross rolls, but I think that's max HP if it's doing 27 or close to it. Does protect here though, intelligently. Maybe Fury to Fire Blast, or just that move itself counter, and gets it right. T-Wave here from Starmie. Wow, this team's looking really power spamish. Rachi, Starmie. Are we looking at a power spam team from Shortage? Teams that guys like Triangles really like. You can kind of benefit from those teams by running Marowak, Metagross, slow things that hit hard. We'll see. So we're gonna have a boring Bliss on Bliss battle here. Let's see who can mix it up first. I have a feeling it's gonna have to be Zokuru because Shortage probably doesn't have any great switch-ins. Will be able to outstall the Blissey though with his Starmie Blissey core. And so Zokuru goes out to Fortress here. Takes 28. The Shortage just keeps S tossing that down. No, he goes for the immediate Starmie switch, and yeah, it doesn't look like Zokuru's going to have a Gengar, so or even a Ghost of any type, so it's going to be tough for him to stop that Starmie from spinning. Goes Tar here. With the Mence there, that could mean that this Tar is special. Why is its HP 99? Oh, the Rapid Spin. But yeah, Tar almost never goes for Pursuit against a full health Starmie. It's such a risky play, so Shortage probably can just switch out here if he wants to. Zokuru goes Blissey, and Shortage surfs. I'm not sure what the role is versus bulky me, but I'm not sure if that crunch would have killed or not. I have to check now in the calculator. I forget my rolls. Ice Beam comes out from Bliss, trying to wear down that Starmie. Yeah, there's a lot of power spam going on here from Shortage. I have a feeling it's a power spam team. I'm not quite sure yet, but so far he's doled out one that won't be recovered. Zokuru's Bliss seems to be relatively standard. Not sure what the last is yet, but hasn't revealed Toxic yet, so probably not Toxic. Could easily be counter on that team, I guess, because it looks like your rock resists aren't going to be great. Either way, Zokuru S-Toss is here, so both guys trying to play the war of attrition until one guy feels as though he has a bit of momentum to make a little double switch, perhaps trying to chip the opposing Blissey down towards force to soft boil, and then you switch in your offense enabler. I think this Metagross should be able to do something here. Goes Fortress again. Well, I don't know if I like that. Not only is it getting chipped, but the Starmie just hard walls it. At this stage, if he gets a choice to just boom on the Starmie, he should do it because he's not really getting anything else out of this Fortress. Goes Blissey again here. This is a very slow one. I'm not sure what Zokuru is trying to achieve. He's not winning the HP. He's not winning the PP war here, and he's not getting those spikes up. Also, his Fortress is getting chipped. Like, there was no guarantee that Starmie wouldn't just surf there as well. Like, it's a dangerous game. He should just boom here if he has it. well, not here now, but after he gets a spike up. So Shortage makes a really nice double there. He goes Tar on the opposing Blissey. This team looks somewhat familiar. I wouldn't be surprised if this Tar has sub, not as focus, so it's some form of maybe a... okay, that meta's taking 28. Is that impish meta? Jeez, yeah, maybe some sort of BKC Tar type thing. Anyway, Zap comes out. Yeah, this could easily be Roar's team, although it's got Protect on Rachi, so I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Fuck off, you fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Meta gonna Protect here on the T-Bolt. You'd have to imagine Blissey's just coming in next. No way this meta's got anything to punish the Zap with, other than Boom. Stays in for some reason. What's he gonna hit? Meteor Mash? Is that worth it? It does tell us that the Zap is... actually, it doesn't tell us anything. I was gonna say it tells us it's offensive, but I don't even know if that's true. Blissey comes out now. Again, that's huge for Shortage. It's a really good turn because this is a para spam team. So his last is probably something that appreciates all the paras. So I'd have to imagine it's Marowak or Metagross. Definitely needs to be a decent rock resist, so I'd wager Marowak. We'll see though. So Shortage going to be able to get his Blissey back up now. So now there's 1, 2, and if this gets T-waved, 3 things on Zokuru's team that are paralyzed. So although this may seem like a bit of a stalemate, Shortage is definitely getting... he's definitely doing the work he wants to do. He's forcing Zokuru to play the PP game, switch out his Blissey, and then power the things that come in, which is definitely playing into his advantage here. Go Starmie again. You see, Shortage can keep playing this game because he wins the PP war every time. That Blissey is... it's not going to be able to outstall the Blissey and the Starmie on the other side. So it's not an easy game for Zokuru to win here. Goes Blissey now on a Surf. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to do. I think that he needs to play it more offensively. If he has Boom on that Fortress, he needs to get rid of the Starmie and then start playing 5v5. You're not winning the war in the long game here. Anyway, Tar comes in, and this Tar is going to be incredibly oppressive, seen as the main rock resist. His meta focuses here. What's Zok going to go into? Oh, presumably went for a counter there. Got that one badly wrong. Made the prediction, perhaps, that Shortage was going to EQ there because it was a free turn, but got it wrong. And now Mens comes in. It is a mixed Mens. And this is an Ice Beam Tar, so probably a Boa set of some kind. Maybe a mixed Fizz special sweeper type thing. Damn, yeah. That's rough enough for Zokuru. Gets Ice Beamed on his Mens. And now he is 1, 2 powered Mons and then 2 rock Mons against the rest of Shortage's team. So we see a body slam here from Shortage, so more power spam action. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 Mons that have power. Last Mon, I can guarantee you, is going to be something that appreciates the speed reduction of these, and I would wager it's Marowak because I think I saw triangles. That's an important turn. Meta Booms on the Zap. Does get Zap out of the game, which is good for Zokuru, but I swear I've seen Dante use this team in the last CALLOUS Cup, and that's why I thought it was Marowak. Marowak does come in, and he actually is faster than Zokuru's T-Tar here. This is looking bad for Zokuru. If Zokuru does boom this Marowak and kill it, he's still forced to go for a Rock Slide, I think, because he needs to get a crit with Earthquake. If he went for Earthquake versus Starmie, which wouldn't kill, and then he'd get T-Waved, and then he'd pretty much inevitably lose. So, well, I suppose he could get 3 crits. No, I still think he loses, so he's actually forced to go for Rock Slide, and I don't think he has enough PP to outstall the Rachi, so I think this game is going to be over here. Shortage does just EQ, and Zokuru booms. This should be over because I'm pretty sure Zokuru's forced to slide here, and if he rock slides, he can't beat the Rachi. Yeah, if he EQ there, based on the rolls that I'm familiar with, you can kill Starmie with the crit, and we know Starmie has T-Wave. So T-Wave the arrow, Blissey comes in, chips you, he gets 2 S-tosses minimum, I think. Oh no, he's chipped a bit. Yeah, I think you could probably softboil spam as well. But yeah, you can S-toss chip you, or you can just go Rachi. Yeah, so this was not winnable for Zokuru. Does get the flinch here, but shouldn't really matter, to be honest. Shortage definitely got the better end of this one. Brought a power spam team versus a team with no ground types, and it shows. It's a tough matchup for Zokuru. I've seen Dante run this team before. I swear I've seen Triangles run it. Maybe it's his own team, Dante's team. It could even be Zokuru. It could even be Shortage's team. But I know Osgood often builds for Dante, so maybe it could be his team. I'm not sure. Or it could even be an M-Dragon team. I think I remember something. This has something to do with M-Dragon or something. I don't remember. But yeah, classical power spam. Got the powers he needed, and got the important turns, as well as a surprise Ice Beam versus Mance. Good matchup for Shortage, but also played the game a bit better, I think. I think Zokuru didn't know what he had to do to win this. I would have definitely boomed the Starmie with that Fortress earlier, very early in the game. Once I realized it was a recover me, I would have boomed it immediately after it came in to spin, because it was such a threat to your team. Like, it beats so many things on your team. Why not just boom it? You know, like Arrow does great versus this team after. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Zokuru didn't play perfectly, but I also don't think he played terribly. Either way, Shortage continues to impress. Been fantastic in all the series he's played so far. Even the first one versus ABR, which was a loss, despite him playing very well and getting unlucky. I actually thought he deserved to win that. Funny, because before this tour started, people were kind of unsure of whether Shortage was a 32-man player, or should he go into the play-ins or whatever, and I was very adamant about him going into the 32-man bracket immediately as a starting player, and I think he's proving me to be right here. He's just been fantastic in every game he's played so far. It's a shame about that first series versus ABR, because if he won that, which he probably should have, he'd be 3-0 right now, going into round 4. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.